Hey guys, Merry Christmas. It is Christmas and it is too quiet on the Eastern Front. So we're going to go ahead and we told the Americans to go ahead and enjoy their holiday, but we don't do that over here in the East. So here's what we're going to be doing. It's turn 7. Japan had 77 IPCs. They're going to buy 1 artillery, 4 transports, 4 destroyers, 1 carrier, and 4 infantry. Yeah, that's my math. Alrighty, so that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, so down here, you got this lonely, we'll call him the volunteer sacrifice. We're going to have these 2-3 infantry, 1 artillery will go up into that battle. Alright, over here, I have 2 infantry. They're going to move into Shinsi. And this fighter. And we'll join that battle. I'm going to have 1 infantry, 1 artillery going to Shinsi. And then I'm going to have 2 infantry and 1 fighter going to Guangzhou. And I'm just going to have this tactical attack in Shinsi too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, why not? Okay. So those are the battles in China. Of course, I'm going to have 1 infantry walk into Yenisei from Yakut, and I'm going to have 1 infantry from Dazavan go into Ogi. Alright, now for the complicated stuff. I'm going to do one more easy thing. Alright, so I got this little plate of all this stuff. I'll put this to the side so you can see where I'm grabbing stuff from. But all this stuff's in P39. So I have a transport. He's going to grab 2 infantry. Load up on that transport and go 1, 2, 3 and land in Dutch New Guinea. Alright, I got a sub that's actually in P48. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3 and attack this transport off the Philippines. So that's an auto kill. I'm also gonna pick up this transport. He's gonna pick up an artillery. Second thought, I'm gonna just bring 1 infantry into Dutch New Guinea. But I'm bringing infantry and artillery into the Philippines. Alright, I got a tactical and a fighter. They're gonna go 1, 2 into the Philippines. They're gonna have 2 spaces left. I'll put it on the other side of the board. 1 second. My little dice. Alrighty. Is that going to be enough? I'm just worried about that Anzac fighter. I'll bring another fighter from P39. All right, over here, I get an air transport. he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, land in Guam with those two guys. So he had 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 3 spaces left. The air transport. Yeah, and then I got another transport that's in P-39. He's gonna grab that artillery. And also go into the Philippines. I'm gonna have this air transport with 2 infantry. They're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, he has 2 spaces left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if he's right here, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He won't be able to do that. All right. Forget about those guys. These 2 fighters in French Indochina, they got 5 spaces. They're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then they're gonna also have another 2 spaces left. All right, I'm confident with that. So I got 2 subs that are in P-39. They're gonna go 1, 2, 3. You know what? No. 1 sub in P-39, he's gonna go 1, 2 and attack that transport off of P-39. And I feel like I did this wrong. All right, I had an infantry that went into Dutch New Guinea. He's not gonna go in the Dutch New Guinea. He's gonna just go to Guam. So I'm gonna grab an artillery that I took from the Philippines, and they're gonna go into Guam. So that leaves me 1 transport. So that's just an infantry and artillery. I have an air transport right here. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he can't do that. Well, that's super lame. All right, leave the transport right there. Over here, I'm gonna grab 2 infantry off of this air transport, and they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he can't do that either. Well, that is super lame. All right, so these 2 infantry, they're gonna load up on the jet transport. They're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and land in Wake Island. This destroyer over here is gonna go into Midway, and a tactical and a fighter from Japan. So 1, 2, the tactical has 2 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and the fighter has 2 spaces left. Using big dice for that one. All right, here's what I'm gonna do actually. These guys came from French Indochina, sorry for all the mixing up. they're actually gonna go 1, 2, 3 and land in the Philippines. 1, 2, 3, and they're gonna have 4 spaces left. All right, this is an auto kill. You got the infantry and artillery going into Guam. I have a tactical 1, 2, 3 that will go into that battle. And I got a fighter that will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're both gonna have 1 space left. And scratch this sub out that's taking this transport out. I'm gonna have a tactical that's in P-39 that will move 1 and will auto kill that transport. This sub in P-39, I got 2 in P-39. They're gonna go 1, 2, 3 into the Caroline Islands. And I think that's all my attacks that I can do. So, hopefully I didn't confuse you guys. Sorry about that. We'll go ahead and start in Burma. So I got 3 infantry and artillery against your 1. So 3 infantry. So I got 2 2s. And 2 1s. Alright, so this is Burma. Ooh, I'm sorry, I wrote a red. But my green is supposed to be a green, but I still got a hit, so. That guy's dead. I'm afraid to respawn. No hit back. So, East Burma is now mine. Okay. We do Quang Chau. I got 2 infantry and a 3 against your 2. You can roll it all at once. So here's your 2. Here's my 3. Here's my 2 1s. And my fighter hits, and your infantry doesn't. So, Quang Chau is taken with no resistance. Artillery, infantry, and a tactical. No, the tactical's in this battle, right? No, the tactical's in this battle. They're going for that in Szechuan. So I got 2 2s, and I got 1 3. All right, my 2 hit, and for your reply. Chinese do get a hit back. All right, that's all right. So Szechuan is taken with little resistance. All right, so I got 2 infantry and a fighter in Shinsi. My 2 1s and my fighter, and your 2 is the green dice. And my 3 hits. You can see that. All right, good. Alrighty, so that is taken care of, Shinsi. Sorry if I'm getting you guys dizzy. All right, the Philippines. All right, I didn't ask if you wanted to scramble, but I'm gonna be putting in 2 destroyers and aircraft carrier. Into that sea zone, and a cruiser. and bombard. I don't think that you're going to scramble. I really don't think you're going to do that. So yeah, those ships are there for the reason for you not to scramble. So Philippines is under siege. You have, so I got a cruiser, 2 1s, 2 2s, 4 fighters, and 1 tactical. I think it's a little overkill, but we'll see. I got 2 2s, 2 1s. I got a cruiser bombardment. I got 2, 3, 4. I got 4 2s. And I'm going to target select your mechanized unit. So let's go and roll that first. That, of course, never works out for me. So, all right, I got 2 hits. 2 hits. Alrighty. And you got infantry, mechanized, and Anzac fighter. 2 hits back. All right, so you're gonna take mechanized infantry. I'm gonna take 2 infantry. And we will keep it going. So, nothing changes. I still have an infantry and artillery. 3, 4 fighters. And then my tactical at a 3. And you're red. I'll throw your red in there. You're the red guys. You get a hit, I get a hit. I stay, you go. So Philippines is liberated. Back to its rightful owner. I will take an infantry as a casualty. Battle of Guam. I got a tactical, a fighter, and an infantry and artillery, and you got an infantry and a mech. My sub was the one that attacked your transport, so. All right, so I will target select your mechanized with my tactical. Gosh, never works. All right, 2 out of 2 and 1 out of 3. Nothing. All right, and your 2. Can you see that? Oh, no, you can't. All right, it was a miss. Alrighty, so I got 2 2s, 2 3s. I got 2 hits finally, and then you got 1 hit back. Alrighty. So my infantry's dead, and your guys are dead, and they vacate. All right, I got 2 subs against your destroyer. I got a hit, all right, and your destroyer doesn't get a hit. Alrighty, alrighty. Just mopping these guys up. All right, and then over here we got a destroyer, a fighter, and tactical. I'm gonna try and do it again. I don't know. Target select destroyer. Of course. All right, and then my destroyer and fighter. You can see that. Yeah, that's a hit. All right, and then for your destroyer, no hit back. All right. Well, I'm not gonna be doing no target select. I'll tell you that. Stuff's super lame. All right, so that's all my battles. Let me go ahead and just move these guys back on there. So I got a battleship, cruiser, transport, aircraft carrier with 1 fighter and 1 aircraft carrier. All right, so just movement of units. All right, so I got 2 infantry. Let me put the tags down so I don't forget. All right, so I got a new stuff. Alright, so Guang Chao is taken. This is taken. That's taken. These guys are in here. That's just taken, and then get a C. Okay. Let me not forget. I still got more stuff. Alright, so over here, what is new? I retaken the Philippines. It's taken out. I have retaken Guam. I've taken Wake Island. Alright, and that's all. Okay, so I have a tactical that moved one space, so he has 3. He's gonna go 1-2 into French Indochina. This fighter that attacked in Hope, he had 1 space. He moved 1 space, so he has 3 left. So 1, 2, 3. He will land in French Indochina. This guy, he moved from Hope, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will land in French Indochina. Alright, I have 6 infantry and 4 artillery. They're gonna go into Burma. And the 1 tank, and the AAA will join them. I have a air transport here in Guangxi. He's gonna go 1, 2, drop these guys off here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and land in French Indochina. Alright, I got an aircraft carrier and a cruiser and 2 destroyers and a transport in Manila. The 2 fighters are going to land on the aircraft carrier. The tactical and fighter that are that have 2 spaces, they're going to land on this aircraft carrier here in P39, and the other fighter will land on the other aircraft carrier. I have this strategic that has 4 spaces. 1, 2. 1, 2. Huh. Wish I had more spaces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3. He's just gonna go into French Indochina. Okay. I have an aircraft carrier that's going to go into P29. It's going to pick up the fighter and the tactical. The tactical and fighter that attacked off of Midway, they will go on the anticipating aircraft carrier that's going to join them. I have another air transport over here. He's going to pick up 2 infantry, and they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And land them down there. I have a tactical in Korea. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and land in Midway. No, he doesn't have the spaces for that. One of the tacticals that attacked in Midway, he's gonna land in Midway. Okay, okay. Looking juicy, looking very juicy. All right, I got a fighter here in Hopei. He will go... He has 3 spaces left. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and land in East Burma. Nah, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. No, I'll put him in East Burma, why not? Easy pickings. All right, so I did move those guys in there. Man, I shouldn't move this destroyer. Can't renege on that. All right, so I got a cruiser. He's gonna go into P-58. Yeah, he's gonna go into P-58. All right, I got a transport up here. He's gonna go back to Japan. All right, and then that does it. Sorry, I got an infantry and a AAA in Dazavan. They're gonna back up into Dornagovi. And let me place my units. All right, so I have an aircraft carrier that's gonna go into P-14. I'm gonna place 2 infantry and 1 artillery in Japan. I'm gonna place another transport, another 2 transports in Japan. Place a destroyer at P-14. place another 2 destroyers, actually. No, I want more destroyer in P14. And then I'm going to place two destroyers in P39, 2 transports in P39, and 2 infantry in French Indochina. All right, so that does it for my my Asian guys. Let me grab this. Switch back so I don't forget. All right, so disposition of units. I have a infantry in Yenisei, infantry in Ogi, infantry AAA in Donagobi, 2 infantry in Shinsi, 1 artillery in Szechuan, 2 infantry in Guangzhou, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 infantry, 3, 4, 5 artillery, 1 tank, 1 AAA in Burma, 1 fighter in Eastern Burma. French Indochina, I got 3 air transports, 2 tacticals, 1 fighter, 4 infantry. P39, I got 2 aircraft carriers with 3 fighters, 1 tactical, 3 transports, 1 battleship, and 2 destroyers. In the Philippines, I got 1 artillery. Off of the Philippines, I have 2 destroyers, 1 transport, an aircraft carrier with 2 fighters, 1 cruiser. I have a cruiser in P58. I have 2 subs off the Caroline Islands. In Guam, I got 1 artillery, and P29, I got an aircraft carrier with a fighter, a tactical transport, and 1 sub. Wake Island, I got 2 infantry, and then I got 1 transport in P26. In Midway, I got an infantry, a AAA, a tactical, and a destroyer. In Tokyo, I have 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 2 AAA. In the Sea of Japan, I got 3 transports, 1 aircraft carrier with a fighter and a tactical, and 2 destroyers. All right, and then for my points, I had 73 at the start of my turn, and then I gained 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So I got 86 IPCs to use for turn 8. All right, signing off.